Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see by the title of this video, this is going to be a collaboration, and it is a fall look collaboration. And the lovely ladies that are joining me today are Nicole from Redheaded for Trouble and on YouTube, and also Catherine Downing, who you can find at Catherine Downing here on YouTube. And both of these ladies are going to do their version of a fall look. That was the only stipulation. It had to be a fall look. Doesn't have to be a certain palette. It doesn't have to be a certain color, just a fall look. So you're going to get our interpretation of that. Now, as you can see, this girl doesn't have any eye makeup on yet, but clearly the face is done. I save you from having to watch me do that because I have to take lots of breaks because I do have to use both hands, and so I just spare you the foundation face makeup kind of section. So if you do want to see my foundation routine, though, I do have a video for that. I am going to be doing an updated skincare and foundation video coming up very soon, and I'm going to compile the videos that have been requested on my giveaway video, which I'm so excited. Thank you for my new subscribers. I am very excited that you've come to my channel. I hope that you will stay, and I think that if you do, you are going to enjoy the content that I put out. And so, without further ado, we're going to get started on my eyes. Now, I do have already put Milani Primer on my eyes ahead of time because I wanted it to dry. And let's see, we're going to make this a chit chat video more than a tutorial. So you're just going to watch and we're going to chat, and I will let you know what I'm using, but I'm not going to go into too much detail. But I always start with the Wet n Wild Creme Brulee. I mean, it's a tried and true. Now I'm going to just put the Wet n Wild just on the top part of my eye, and I'll show you why in just a second here. So I'm so excited about how well my giveaway video is doing. It's really an expression of thanks that, you know, I wouldn't have been able to do without a lot of planning and finding some amazing deals on cosmetics. You know, you got to get them on sale, and you got to watch out for TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burlington, Ross, all of those. They're going to help you out a lot. So the reason that I didn't put any powder on the bottom, so I'm going to be putting some of the Fergie shimmer, this is in the giveaway, the shimmer primer on just the mobile part of my lid, and I am going to use a brush for that, just because I want to be specific about where it goes. So how is everybody feeling about fall being here next week? Hard to believe. Fall is my favorite of the seasons, primarily because of the smells of fall. I love the crispness, not Christmas. No, not ready for that. But the crispness in the air. And I love that. Now, when I lived back in New York, of course, the crispness in the air was much greater. And the leaves in New York and Vermont, when they're changing, especially in Vermont, my hometown is just over the border, and in a quaint, both, you know, I guess we better go up a little higher since my hood wants to be involved in this shimmer process, so I might as well make it all the way involved, right? So back to where I'm from originally, the fall there is just amazing because you start to smell the wood stoves and everybody's, you know, selling, all the farmers are selling pumpkins and gourds, and it's just like a great season. And I've always liked it because it's not too hot, it's not too cold. So I know right now that looks really goofy, but it is what it is. So this is going to give me also a sticky base for those shimmery shadows that I plan to use. So I am going to let it dry a little bit though, just cleaning off my brush there. And I'm going to try something new that I got off of eBay, and these are shadow shields, and they're not expensive at all. And I'll link it below if it's still available on eBay so that you can get them, because I think they're like $1. And the shadow shields that I've seen online are ridiculously high priced. So this is a first impression. I've never put one of these on. All right, so it has, like, you could make it, take it all the way off, but I don't think I want to do that because I don't want it to, like, take off my makeup here. So place this carefully, and it will help me with staying where I need to stay as far as I put that there just so that I can get a nice crisp line. I'm sure I was supposed to probably make it look like this, but supposed to schmost do. Oi, mateys. I'm going to use the Smokey palette primarily from BH Cosmetics. You guys, oh my god. Oh my goodness. These colors are just beautiful. I will be doing a review of this palette. Right now it's just a first impression of this palette. I have not used it. I did swatch the colors to see which ones I was going to use for this look that I'm doing. But other than that, I have not used it. So let's see. I don't really see a warm matte shade. So we're going to bring in the Ofra palette that I got from BoxyCharm. And there's this warm shade right here. I think it has a name, actually. Truffle is the name. It wasn't written on them when it came. I had to do that myself. So I'm going to do things a little different. I'm still going to do the dome technique, but a little bit differently. So guys will have to pay attention. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go above that shimmer. I have to ask this question, and I don't want any fights down below, really. But I gotta know, what do you think is going to happen in November? Now, nothing mean. If there is a mean or hateful comment below, if there's a hateful thread, it will be deleted. So nothing mean, but what do you guys think? I, for one, you know, I'm a Democrat. Registered Democrat. I don't always vote Democrat, but I am a registered Democrat. And I also am a fan of Hillary Clinton. Now, am I a fan of her deceitfulness on certain issues? No, not at all. Who would be a fan of that? But if anybody out there thinks that Trump could run a country, he can't even run a business. I don't know how he would run the country. No, it's going to be disastrous. It would be absolutely disastrous to have him in office. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I hope I have some football fans out there. I am a Giants fan. Although, you know, my husband seems to think because I live here now in Kansas City that I am, in fact, a Chiefs fan. Now, I will root for the Chiefs. There you go. I will definitely root for them because, you know, it's his team, so to speak. But, no. I'm still a Giants fan. I'm still an Eli fan. let's just hope little brother has been able to devote some time to him. All right, so I had a little change of plans here as far as putting that other shield on, because if I don't do both eyes at the same time, let's face it, I might end up with two different looking eyes, so we don't want that to happen. Hopefully I won't run out of space on my SD card for this video, because 9 times out of 10 it's very long. So these are definitely secure, and I like them so far. So far so good. So I'm just going to put that warm brown color, the truffle color, in again on this side. Still doing our dome technique, just a little bit different because we're going to have a lot of shimmer. I love it. I can't help it. I look so cute. I think maybe this should be my thumbnail. So why don't you guys leave below what your favorite football team is, if you have a favorite football team. I also have, you know, like a big love of college and high school football. I don't know if any of you or all of you know, but I used to be a cheerleading coach, 13 years of coaching. And I miss it a lot, but high school football and college football, I love both of those. There's just so much. It's so different watching those games versus professional games. Like the professionals, it's kind of like professional basketball. I love college basketball, but professional basketball, oh gosh. I mean, they all have their money. They don't really care. I'm not sure why I got on a sports tangent. Let's talk a little bit about my ladies who are collabing with me. Now, Catherine's channel is fairly new. If you're not subscribed to her, please go ahead, go over to her channel. She has a beauty channel as well. She's much younger than me, but our age does not define us, you know, so go ahead and take a look at her. And she collabed with the What's Up in Makeup reporters in our Pokemon video. So you may already know of her name. And Nicole, Redheaded for Trouble, I love that name, Redheaded for Trouble. She is very new, so please go show her some love. Let's give her some subscribers, and let's watch her videos and like the videos if you like them, and comment if you know, just leave us hello, I came from Terry Lee's channel. You know, just any little thing helps. And I know that it's like, compared to the big YouTubers, you know, look at me, I've got woohoo 500 subscribers. But then you have to look at those guys, they have much less than I do. So, well, not much less. Catherine is really moving on up, and I think that Nicole is gonna fly. She has got a niche that I think she needs to stick with. There's just a certain just like there was a lack of mature women, I think there's a lack for the alternative style of makeup, and I think she really is going to, bam, blow up. Okay, so I am going to, on the lid, I'm going to take, let's see if you can see it, this color right here, which is amazing. Okay, that's got a little shift to it. It's so pretty. And I'm going to put that on the lid. Are you guys seeing this? It's just beautiful. I'm going for a berry look here. It's funny because in my giveaway video, I asked people, you know, to let me know what kind of looks they wanted to see or videos they wanted to see, and somebody requested a berry look. A lot of people requesting fall looks, and I didn't want to spill the beans and let you know that we're all working on the fall look. I'm just so excited to be able to work with these ladies and my ladies of MAB, the middle-aged beauties. And they have a giveaway still going on until the 19th. And if you haven't entered that giveaway, please go ahead and do that. That's a great giveaway. It's going to be a $50 gift card from Sephora and your choice of lipstick from Sephora. So that's going to be such a great prize. So yeah, go check that out. I'm digging that purple. I'm not usually much of a purple fan or a berry fan or, well, berry manilow, but who doesn't love berry manilow? Okay, I know some of you don't love berry manilow. I like how this is looking without wetting it. I'm going to do some blending. Next week, I'm going to have an awesome video featuring a new palette from BH Cosmetics. That is what I was wearing in my giveaway video. And I'm going to do that look and a review of that palette. So if you follow me on Periscope, then you would have already seen the swatches that I did for that palette. I will leave my Periscope name right up here somewhere. And I don't Periscope a lot, but I enjoy it when I do, for sure. So that's the main color on the lid. Now we're going to have some fun here. Get me a pencil brush, and I am going to use the shade that's right next to it. I'm going to use that in the outer corner. And I can't wait to think of a look for this color. But, you know, I don't normally do a lot of color, but I see that changing because I'm really enjoying color a lot. So since we talked about football and basketball, sort of, kind of, basketball, I am a Syracuse fan, and college football, Notre Dame all the way, and for baseball, I'm a Red Sox fan. And the funny thing about me being a Red Sox fan is that in my household growing up, that was like a travesty. My father was a huge Yankee fan. My grandfather was a huge Yankee fan. My uncles were all Yankee fans. And primarily, their love of the Yankees is what made me decide to be a Red Sox fan. So I was rebellious, and you all know how long it took me to satisfy the urge to have a winning team. But they're doing good this year. So if you liked Dexter the show, I highly recommend getting the books. And that's what we like to do. We like to listen to books. And it's a great way to spend time together. Oh, I'm liking this so far. This is so fall. I'm really, really enjoying this look so far. And I want to deepen up the outer corner, so I'll go with this really berry color. Now this shade is a matte shade that I'm using, this berry shade. It's right here. I highly recommend this palette. This is another palette that I got at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, I can't remember. I'm looking straight in to make sure with the hooded eyes that, you know, I'm getting the effect that I want. I really like how this is turning out. I hope you guys do too. Okay, and then I am going to blend again. You know, you always got to blend. Very important. I do have a mirror down here that I'm going to be doing a review on, and it's amazing. I love it. I am loving this look. I hope you guys really like it. I think it screams fall with the berry tones. I'm going to put a lighter shade in the inner corner just to try to really bring it all together. I think for that, I am going to do something crazy and use my Makeup Revolution blush palette. This palette it's amazing. So do you guys use your palettes strictly for what they're designed, or do you take some license and use them wherever you want? So we had a little technical difficulty and I didn't realize that my camera stopped filming. So I did finish up the upper eye and the lower eye. I did want to let you know that I brought in the Makeup Revolution palette, the neutrals versus neutrals, which I'm also going to do. I'm also going to do a review on this palette, so look forward to that.